The man, seeking revenge for his sister who had been abused, found Carl while holding a sharp knife. Carl was the bastard who had tormented his sister. Jack, in his rental room, stabbed Carl with the knife, not even knowing how many times he stabbed him, until Carl stopped breathing, and only then did Jack stop. The two already dead people were slowly regaining their memories of life. Through a strange game, once all their memories returned, the judge would decide who would go to heaven, and who would go to hell. It turned out that Jack had already avenged his sister. Terrified, he opened the bag he always carried with him, and sure enough, inside was a knife covered in blood. At that moment, Mary, beside him, also saw their memories from life. She sat down in horror. She never expected these two to be murderers. The game was about to end. Mike also remembered everything. He had personally killed the man who murdered his wife. Though he was nervous and scared at the time, he seemed to hear his wife's voice, and the fear instantly vanished, replaced by a feeling of relief. Since then, he used his position to gather people who had committed crimes but weren't punished. One day, while tracking down a criminal, he found that the person had already died in their room. Before he could react, he was killed. It turned out he was already dead. He recalled seeing a girl with the same last name as Jack. While going through case files, that meant Jack had killed him. With Mike's reminder, Jack remembered how he had cleaned himself in the bathroom. After killing Carl, terrified. Just then, the door suddenly opened. Jack recalled what his sister had said from her hospital bed, about someone else following her. In his madness, Jack mistook Mike for the stalker, but Mike didn't blame Jack. Instead, he asked the judge if he was already dead. After receiving a positive answer, Mike calmly dropped the knife and stepped aside. Jack, confused, asked why Mike was at Carl's place. Mike told Jack that he considered himself a judge too. After executing the man who murdered his wife, he had experienced an unprecedented feeling. That feeling captivated him, so he began monitoring suspicious people. Finally, after confirming that their actions were unforgivable, he killed them.